Alright, welcome to another ripping video. This time around we've managed to somehow set up a live. So we're just gonna do the ripping of 50 packets of 2012 2013 packs live on YouTube. So let's see what we have here. We're just gonna set the packs here. As you can see, these are packs that have been kept for the longest time in storage, and they have probably seen better days. This is one Attax extra pack, and we're just gonna put everything out here and begin opening them up 5 packets at a time. So hopefully we get some interesting Legends cards, and that will be and we can only hope that the condition of the packets are going to be in as decent condition as possible, the cards themselves, and we're just going through the packs here, sorting them out. Again, you can see that there is some wear and tear on the packaging. Some of them have rubber band, I will call stains outside. Slightly better that we are getting just rubber band stains and not, I guess, lizard shit as per the last unboxing video. So we have here 50 packs, I believe. Some of them would be Match Attax Extra. They were supposed to provide us with 50 packs of 2012 2013, but of course we are not. I think we probably, based on last experience, we got like 45 packets of the Match Attax 2012 2013, and the rest are extra. So from our last previous experience, I think what we're gonna do now, as you can see, some of them are kind of stuck together. What we're gonna start doing first would be to open the Match Attax extra packs, because they seem to be less interesting, I think, in my personal opinion, and the cards that are contained within are typically not as valuable in my personal opinion. But of course, you may have a slightly different opinion. We will just go through the packs, and I believe I've managed to isolate all of the Match Attax extra cards packs. Okay, we're just gonna start with the Match Attax extras and hopefully make our way through to the rest of the cards. So as you can see, there's a lot of like remnants of what I would say rubber band, bits of rubber band. And there you go, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 packs here which are Match Attax Extra, and we're just going to go ahead and open them. See whether we get anything interesting. Maybe we get a Carlos Tevez in Man City colors. That'll be quite interesting. We're gonna do 4 packs at a time, since we have 8 packets here today here in terms of Match Attax Extra. Right, so we're gonna start off by ripping our very first pack, Match Attax Extra, and we have Jermaine Janus base card. Just gonna set it to the right. Ovido, Lafondre, Luciano Beccio, and Mavu. That's 5 base cards here. Right, so disappointing start having 5 base cards. Right, pack number 2. I hope this is slightly better and that we get something interesting. Pack number 2 here, Match Attax Extra 2012 2013. I think there's something shiny, I hope, at the bottom. Right. So we have our 5 cards here. We're just gonna do flip, and it's Coates, Espilicueta, Kelly, Lama, and Sissoko. Once again, 5 base cards. Pack number 3 hopefully gets better from here. We're starting with the slightly disappointing packs, which are the Match Attax Extra, and we have Norton, Bertrand, J Tap, Torn, And what's the last card? We're trying to separate it. It's a shiny card and our very first shiny card. So that's Tron. And this is an Adam Lallana card. It's a shiny midfielder, captain, Southampton. Right, so our very first shiny card from this particular rip here that we're going. Pack number 4. Let's take a look. Pack number 4. Do we have? We have 5 base cards, it seems. Lichurch, Boruk, Mycon, Emmanuelson, and Bituremania. No idea how to pronounce that, but disappointing so far. It's the conclusion. We have just been getting like one shiny foil card and a whole bunch of base cards from this Match Attax Extra. Moving on to packs number 5 to pack number 8 for Match Attax Extra 2012-2013. Just gonna see what we have here. And Tom Huddleston. Right. New signing. Attax, Tamas, Gouffran, and our captain Michael Dawson. Right. Second shiny. So it seems that we have only been getting like shiny captain cards. Cummings, Patino, manager Southampton, Paul Sharner here. You could see that Paul Sharner and Dawson once again. So it's a repeat. We've managed to get a repeat here. So I'm hoping that the Match Attax packs themselves would be a little bit more interesting, because so far the base cards, or rather the Match Attax Extra packs, have been quite disappointing. Colker, Oviedo. This looks like a repeat. Cummings, Jenkinson, and Hanselen, captain. So this would be a repeat, I believe. Something that we've gotten before. And the last Match Attax Extra pack, I hope I didn't miss any of them in the sorting earlier on. We have Bradley Guzan, Espilicueta, Bennett. We have Fortune, Antoine Fortune, and a shiny card at the bottom. And it's just going to be Grant Holt, captain cut. All right, so we have completed the reaps for the Match Attax Extra packs. We're just going to go through 5 packs at a time for the remaining match packs. 2012-2013 pack, and hopefully we get a bit more Legends card that we can add to our collection. The packs themselves have definitely seen better days. They have been kept in storage for a good 10 years, and they are not in the best shape. But we hope we still get some decent cards to add to our collection. So our first pack here for Match Attax 2012-2013, I don't see any gold shiny here, so let's take a look. We have a Michael Vaughan. This is just a standard shiny foil. Louis Saha, Sunderland. Nasri, Winston Reed, Anton Ferdinand. Right, not off to a great start here. Is this an extra pack? Oh man, it's an extra pack again. Okay, so this is probably going to be quite disappointing. We'll set this aside, see whether we are getting anything interesting here. We have a Darren Fletcher. Right, Darren Fletcher. We're just going to set that here. We have a Harry Redknapp manager card, Carl Norton, Ben Watson, and this is a Bijiram. I have no idea how to pronounce that name. Not very famous. Okay, next pack, second pack here. Hopefully we get something interesting. I'm just gonna set the last card down. Looks like a Norwich City player there. And we have a Fulham player, Richarlison, Thomas Rosicky from Arsenal, and a Hugo Lloris. And this would be a star signing, Robert Snodgrass. Okay, next pack. Arsenal player here. Looks like a basic shiny card at the bottom. It's a Liverpool forward. We'll see which player it is. And for the base cards, we have Perch, Sidwell, James Ward-Prowse, Kieran Gibbs, and it's a Borini star signing forward card. So nothing too impressive so far. This has been quite, quite disappointing, I would say, so far. And so far, the cards that we are getting are in decent condition, but they're not exactly fantastic cards that we are very excited about. So it's a Stoke City player there. Hopefully, it's a shiny card, and we're just going to go through the base cards. Yaya Toure, Demel, Mackie, and Victor Moses. And of course, the shiny card will be a Peter Crouch star player. Right. Next pack, I think this is pack number 4 actually. If we take away the match Attax extra, and we're just gonna review, and it's a man of the match, our first man of the match, James McLean. Right. So Sunderland player, Brendan Rodgers, Liverpool manager, Shane Long, Sermon, and Dean Whitehead. Okay, moving on to 5 more packets. Hopefully we get our first Legends card. We have gotten our very first man of the match here. Took us a while. Quite a number of packs open before we finally got to our man of the match. First man of the match card. Still on the lookout for Legends cards for 100 club cards here. Hopefully we won't be disappointed after going through 50 packs here today. So opening this up, let's take a look what we have here. Is there something gold there? Nope, doesn't look that way. It's a Liverpool defender. We are just gonna flip this around. There's a manager card in there. It's a Joe Allen, Jakob, Chris Hutton, and Cameron Jerome. And is this a shiny? And it's a Martin Skirtle, man of the match. Second man of the match here. Okay, next pack. I'm just gonna be ripping through these. Doesn't look like we have something shiny. Nope, it's not a Legends. It's a Fulham forward there. But we have base cards: Marco Marin, John O'Shea, Collins, Joe Hart, and the shiny card would be a star signing, Patrick. Next pack. Rip through this. There is an insert. It's an Everton forward there. Okay, we're just gonna look through the base cards, and we have a Bobby Zamora, Roberto Di Matteo, manager, David Vaughan, Mika Richards, and this would be a star signing, Stephen Naismith. Okay, moving on to our next packet. Still no Legends card in sight. We're just gonna flip this over. It's a star signing, Kone. We have base cards, Gutierrez, John Anarissa, J. Rodriguez, and a Carzola. Okay, moving on. We have a stadium card here. Let's see from this. I'm gonna separate the last card out. It's a Wigan midfielder. It's Liberty Stadium, right? Veloz, Michael Carrick, and Mena Figueroa. Okay, and this Wigan player, it's man of the match, James McCartney. Right, so our third man of the match here. Still no Legends card in sight. Still no 100 club or yep. So we're going through our next 5 packs. Hopefully there's a Legends card in there somewhere. Because right now all we've gotten are some very weak looking man of the match cards. It's making it hard to justify us opening up this time capsules here. Right, so we're starting off here with a Tottenham defender, hoping that there is some golden sheen, but nope. I did not see a golden sheen in the reflection. It's a Chelsea midfielder there. We're just going to flip this over. It's John Amarissa, Jay Rodriguez, Santi Cazorla, repeat, Yunus Kabul, and this Chelsea midfielder, star signing Eden Hazard. We're just going to set that here. Right, next packet. QPR midfielder. Is there something? Is it a shiny golden hue? It looks like there's a shiny golden hue there. Nope, it's not. We're just gonna be disappointed again. We're just gonna flip that over. It's star signing Knightley, Larson. Larson, Mancini, Jessica Leinen, and Junior Holiet. I'm just gonna set maybe the manager cuts aside as well. Okay, next packet. We have another stadium cut here. Those are interesting. Right, and there is a bottom cut. Right, okay. Let's see what this is. Here is an insert. It's midfielder, Sunderland. Right, stadium. St. Mary's Stadium, Southampton. Sandros, Carl Walker, Uberton, and a Sessignon star player midfielder. Okay, so the team so far has been disappointing. It has just been one disappointing pack after another. One can only hope that it gets slightly better towards the end, that we have maybe exhausted all the possibilities at the start. Okay, we have our first Legends cut here. First Legends is a defender. I wonder who that is. We're just going to go through the base cuts first. We have a Steven Fletcher, Aguero, Andy Carroll, and Diakite. And who do you think this is? Let's take a look. It's a Micah Richards Legends cut. Right, our very first Legends cut. We're just going to set this here. Right, so Micah Richards, Man City legend, I suppose. Maybe generous calling him a legend, but yep. Okay, so base card is a Reading, or rather the shiny foil card is a Reading midfielder. Ryo Miyachi for Wigan, Michu, Mariappa, David De Gea, goalkeeper, and the shiny card would be Danny Guthrie, star player. Okay, moving on to our next 5 packs. Hopefully our odds or luck takes a turn for the better. Now that we've gotten our very first Legends card, hopefully we can be on a roll and start getting more Legends cards. Right. Hopefully the randomness of how these packs have been kept in storage and eventually, made available for purchase, we somehow get a favorable distribution of cards with odds ever in our favor. Right, we're gonna start off here with defender. Looks like there's a hint of something shiny gold at the bottom. I think we might have another Legends card there. I'm just gonna separate it as a goalkeeper. Right, we're gonna set this here. We're gonna go through the base cards. Hopefully the Legends card itself is not damaged. So it's a Ryo Miyachi, John Heithinger, Alex Pearce, and a Michael Laudrup manager card. And this is our second Legends card. And which goalkeeper might that be? Let's take a look. It's Peter Cech. Right, that's a pretty decent Legends card, I suppose. We have to check if this is something that we already have and whether it's a repeat or it's a new Legends card. Right, next packet. Didn't see anything shiny at the bottom, so we may not have gotten... Oh, okay, yes, we do have a Legends card. So third Legends, seems like we are on a roll. We are just going to review the base cards first. It's a Mark Wilson, Lawton, Kelly, and Gardner. Okay, so second defender, Match Attax Legends defender, and this would be Yep Stem. Right, that's a great Legends card if you're a Man United fan. So we're just gonna set that over here. It's a Yep Stem Legends card. Fantastic. So that's definitely new, and it's always nice to get a Legends card for United player if you're a United fan like myself. And of course, moving on to our next pack. Are we on a roll? Perhaps nope. There is no Legends card in this pack. So we've gotten 2 Legends card in a row. We're just gonna separate this. This would be a Danny Guthrie foil card, and then we have a Chris Bart, Kieran Gibbs, Demba Ba base card, and a Benoit Esso Ekoto. Right. Okay, next pack here. Hopefully we can somehow get more Legends card by sheer dumb luck. We don't see anything like a golden shiny hue. So we're just gonna do a separation from the bottom, and we'll see whether nope, there is no Legends card. And that's a Zeni, Giroud, Dembele, Shola Amiobi, and a Steven Davis star signing card. Okay, next pack here. We have a manager card. And this would be a Kevin Nolan star player shiny foil card. Right, and Gardner, Company, Matthew Taylor, Mark Hughes, manager card. Okay, moving on to next 5 packs. We've gotten 4 Legends card, I believe. So hopefully we can get more of those. And of course, a nice 100 club would also be welcomed, especially if it's kept in decent condition with minimal damage. I think it's kind of the luck of the draw here sometimes, and given that these packs have not been kept in pristine conditions, it's always a gamble to see whether we get anything interesting and also in the right condition for us to feel very excited about. So I don't think there's a Legends card here. It's no Legends card, but it's a Man City goalkeeper foil. It's a Joe Hart 100 club. Right, that's pretty nice. It's a 100 club Joe Hart, and it looks to be in a decent shape as well and in condition. If you could see, I think the shiny foil elements are still in pretty good shape. The front and back looks decent, and that's a great piece to have to the collection. A Joe Hart 100 club. Right. So McCartney, base card, Andrew Johnson, Raul Mireles, and Stephen Fletcher. Right, so great start to this 5 packs here. We have gotten a Joe Hart 100 club. We're just gonna keep going and hopefully we get more Legends and more 100 clubs here. Right, so let's take a look. What do we have here? The last card is a Fulham forward, so that probably wouldn't be anything too fantastic, but we're just gonna flip the base cards over. Is a Hansland, Nigel Atkins, Bakary Sagna, and a Musa Dembele once again, and it's a star signing Patrick. So that's a that's a repeat that we have here in this particular box pack opening. Right, just gonna cut this through. Next pack here. Okay, this would be right. I think I saw a reflection of. You can see the gold hue, right? The gold reflection of the foils. So we do have another Legends card. It's a defender this time. We'll just take a look what it is in a short while after we go through the base cards. And the base cards contain a Alcaraz, Leroy Lita, Gunther, Danny Welbeck, United player at one point. And this defender Legends card would be Stuart Pearce, and that will be our second Stuart Pearce Legends card, so that's not too uncommon, I suppose. Stuart Pearce Forest, and this pack looks like it's definitely seen better days. You could already see like a huge hole here in the pack itself. And we have a De Guzman star signing foil card. And the base cards would contain Company, Gardner, Oscar, and Onoaha. Right, okay, next pack here, we're going to go through this. Doesn't look like there is a Legends card. And, right, so Vegan Shiny card. We're just going to go through the base cards. Mark Hughes, Manager. John Terry, Quella, Yaya Torre, and the shiny foil card would be a star player, Franco Di Santo. Okay, not too shabby, starting things off with 100 club in the last 5 packs. Hopefully, we get another 100 club here, or a couple more Legends cards that we don't already have. Sometimes getting a repeat is also fine, especially if it's a player that you like. Okay, let's see whether we get 100 club here or a Legends. Looks like it might be a Legends card. Yep, looks that way. It's another defender. I hope it's not another Stuart Pearce, to be very frank with you. Having 2 of the same thing is fine. 3 is a bit much. So you have Stadium of Light, Sunderland, Gareth Barry, Man City, Vaste, Onoaha, and Ashley Cole. Okay, so that's a decent Legends card. Ashley Cole, Chelsea. Right, that's pretty decent. That's something that we don't already yet have, and it's a pretty decent card to add to the collection. So off to a great start here with our first with a Legends card in this batch of 5, and we're just gonna see what's here. It's Oscar, Gardner, Company, Matthew Taylor, bunch of repeats, and it's a De Guzman that looks like an exact repeat of a card that we had earlier. Moving on to the next pack. Do we have something special? Nope, doesn't look like we have a Legends card. There's an insert there, but you can't really tell whether... Okay, it's a Chelsea midfielder. Maybe it's a Hazard 100 club. I don't know. Simon Church base card. Old Trafford. Right, that's a nice stadium card. Old Trafford if you're a United fan. Borselli, Tony Hibbert, and Chelsea midfielder. Shiny foil card, would it be a Hazard? It's a Juan Mata man of the match. Pretty decent. Not the worst card to be getting for man of the match. Moving on to the next pack. Take a look at what we have here. Not quite sure if I don't think it's a Legends card. Yep, it's just a Newcastle forward. We're just gonna leave that here. This pack looks like it's taken some damage. The card has some line across the back here. The last card, it's a... Let's take a look. We have an Etihad Stadium, right? We have a Diame. We have a Danny Rose and Peter Cech base card. Okay, so this would be a forward, and it's Pape Cissé, star player. I'm just gonna set this here. And moving on to the last pack of this batch of 5, we are going to have a manager card here. And what looks like might be a Legends card at the bottom. Nope, it's just a midfielder. Newcastle midfielder. We have a manager card in here somewhere. So it's Winston Reid, Anton Ferdinand, Florian Malouda, and a Martin O'Neill manager card. And this would be a 100 club Chiek Tiote. What I've noticed, interestingly enough, is that the Chiek Tiote 100 clubs don't seem to be as well printed, and I've gotten like the same faded out printing on the other 100 club Chiek Tiote card that I've gotten in the previous box opening. But there you go, our second 100 club here in this particular session. But it's a suboptimal condition Chiek Tiote card. So that's a little disappointing. I don't know whether it's specific to that. And okay, you can see here that this particular pack has not kept up with time. Like is basically disintegrating right even before we opened it. So we're just gonna try and rip it here. And yeah, I think it's 10 years in storage. There is bound to be wear and tear, and the card is just, you know, the packs themselves are going through a lot. So it's Adam Lallana, man of the match. We have a Begovic, Kristen Benteke, John Shelby, and Olsen base card. Okay, moving on to the next packet. So these cards, the packs have been in storage for 10 years. Would you believe it? And we're just opening them now in 2022. So this would be a star player, Brian Ruiz, foil card. And we're just going to review the base cards. It's a Schwarzer, Lennon, Taylor, Schwarzer, and Punchen. Right, next pack. Didn't actually manage to cut through this, so we're just going to cut it again. And hopefully we get something interesting here. Hopefully a Legends card. I think the Legends card is something that I'm really looking forward to getting. And nope, we have a forward, Southampton, unlikely to be a 100 club nor a. So we have Ian Hart, Reading. We have Chris Smalling, base card. We have McManaman, Fellaini, base card, and the shiny foil card would be a man of the match, J. Rodriguez, which we're gonna set aside here. Okay, moving on to the next pack. Still hoping that we get something interesting. 100 club, Legends card, something to get us all excited about. Is there a shiny golden hue? I don't see it. Nope. So we have a base card, Michael Carrick, stadium card. This would be the Liberty Stadium, Swansea, I believe. Yep. And base cards, Mena Figuera, Velios, and this shiny would be a man of the match, James McCartney. Right, I think we have a couple of those. So it's a repeat for sure. We're just gonna see whether we have anything interesting. It's a insert here. An insert is always a sign that possibly get something interesting. We have a midfielder. It's a shiny foil card from West Ham. Base cards, Loftus Road, stadium card. Marco Marine, John O'Shea, Joe Hart base cards, and this would be a star player, Kevin Nolan. Right, so that's a repeat once again. Moving on to our next 5 packs, and I think that will be the last. We're moving into the last 10 packs that we have for today. So starting with 5 before we complete the opening of another 5 packs. So far, I would say that it's been slightly underwhelming, this particular pack opening. We haven't had a lot of interesting, exciting cards for us to get all excited about. We have had, I guess, there's a new 100 club, Joe Hart. We have a Yap Stam Legends card. We have a Ashley Cole Legends card. Yeah, but nothing too terribly exciting or excited about. Right, we're starting here with a manager. We have an insert. I don't see a golden hue, so I'm gonna assume that we don't have. We're not gonna get Legends card, and we're right. There's no Legends card here. Base cards wise, we have Martinez, manager. We have midfielder, Ashley Young, right? We have Rutledge and Corks. And the shiny foil card would be a Juan Mata, man of the match. So that's a repeat in this session itself. And we're just going to move on to the next pack. We're nearing the end now. Another midfielder, shiny foil card from Chelsea. I hope it's not our third Juan Mata from this particular box, not box break, but pack opening. Chamberlain, White Hart Lane, stadium card, Kabaye, Oliver Giroud. And this would be Eden Hazard star signing. We're just going to set that over there. It's pretty decent, I would say. The Hazard card is always somewhat interesting. We have an insert here. I don't think it's a Legends card. Nope, it's just a shiny foil midfielder from Sunderland. Right, so Richwell, Pilkington, Robert Hoof, Ireland. This looks like one of those filler packs, and it's a James McLean man of the match. I think that's a repeat once again. We're getting a ton of repeats. And we are closing things off with what looks like a Legends card at the bottom. Right, we have a Man United forward. That's Danny Welbeck. Once again, a repeat. Defender, Gunther. Okay, we have a goalkeeper, Legends. Right. So this would be a Rangel and a Majeski Stadium. Right, we're just going to set this particular Legends card aside. Hopefully it's something interesting that we'll review later on in the end, which Legends that we have gotten. Hopefully we get a few together and we can kind of do a grand review of the final Legends card that we've gotten to add to our collection. This is a man of the match, Gary Caldwell. We're just going to set that here. Nothing too spectacular. Stadium card, the DW Stadium for Wigan. Right. Man United defender. That's Patrice Evra base card. That's our first Patrice Evra base card, I believe. We've gotten the Legends card. And Ki Song Yong and James McCanniff. Alright, so we're just going to swap places here where we're going to keep this Legends card here face down. And we're moving on to our final 2, 4, 6 packs here. Hopefully we end things on a high. We've gotten off to a rather underwhelming, disappointing start. Last 6 packs, hopefully things take a turn for the better. And that we get some interesting new 100 clubs or even Legends cards, right? So we're just going to go through our last 6 packs here. Are we going to get another Legends card? 100 clubs, something for us to be excited about. Doesn't look to be the case. It's a midfielder, Tottenham. We're just going to review the base cards first. It's Clichy, Carlton Cole, Tarabat, and Cahill. This would be a man of the match, Aaron Lennon. Right. Okay, I think that's new. That's probably new. Next pack here, are we going to get a Legends card? You could actually tell from the reflection of the... Nope, it's just going to be a forward from Fulham, and it's a man of the match, Petric. Oh no, it's a star signing, Petric. So that's our third one, I believe. Matt Jarvis, Julio Cesar, Peter Cech, Danny Rose. Nothing too exciting. Right, this particular pack has already opened, or not opened but damaged, right? Even before we started opening them. But I think there's a Legends card there. Look, that's that shiny golden hue. So second goalkeeper card. I hope they're not repeats, right? We're just gonna put them face down and we're gonna review them at the end, what Legends card we've gotten. So at least we end on hopefully a high. We have Fraser Campbell, we have Milner, base cards O'Brien, Bobby Zamora. Okay, so 2 Legends card, 2 more Legends card, both goalkeepers. I hope they're not repeats. This doesn't look like a Legends card. This would be a goalkeeper. Would it be a 100 club again? I hope that it's another Joe Hart 100 club because it's a goalkeeper shiny foil card. But David Luiz, Louis Saha, Samir Nasri, Winston Reed. We're just going to review this and hope that it's another 100 club so we have a spare one. And it's a 100 club Joe Hart. Right. And you can see that this particular 100 club is not in the best of shapes. Right. So the printing is a bit faded. Yeah, so I think it's interesting and it's good that we have an extra one, even though that the other one is this particular one we've gotten is not in the best of shapes. And I see the golden hue, the familiar golden hue here, so it means we have another Legends card. It's a midfielder this time. We're gonna set that aside. Looks like we have a chance of ending things on a high. Hopefully, it's one of the legends that I really want. At Stephen Warnock, Stuart Downing, Rosenberg, Martin, and we're down to our very last pack here. Before we reveal the legends, hopefully we have another card to add to that grand review that we're going to do at the end. We are just going to open this up. Doesn't look like a Legends card based off the reflection. It's a Liverpool forward. Maybe 100 club. That would be quite interesting. Okay, we do have a Danny Rose, our second Etihad Stadium. We have a Diame. We have a Granero. And we're going to review this. This would be a it'll be a shiny foil forward. It could very well be a Borini. We're just gonna see what is it, and it is a Borini. It's a disappointment, but in any case, we have three Legends cards here. We're just going to do a review. The first goalkeeper, and the first goalkeeper card would be Peter Schmeichel. Right, nice. That's our second Peter Schmeichel Legends card, and second goalkeeper card. It's Peter Schmeichel again. But this time round, you can see that this particular Legends card hasn't been kept in the most pristine conditions. The foil is actually kind of folding upwards. So, yep, it's always good to have an extra card, I suppose, when you are opening up packs that have been storage for 10 years. So, midfielder, Legends, I hope this is something that we really want. We'll take a look what it is. It's a Steven Gerrard. Right. I think it's a fantastic Legends card to have, whether you're a Liverpool fan or not. But a Steven Gerrard Legends card, I think this makes this particular box break pretty interesting, and I think this has been fantastic. So thank you all for joining in. This would be the end of the stream, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.